We are back with another 5-footer Friday where we're focusing on your putting. We're inside the MGL Sim Studio, where every single week we introduce you to something to do with the world of putting, and the video doesn't end until I make 5 in a row from 5 feet. Today, I'll be attempting to do that with our friends from Evnroll and one of the newest innovations coming out of their lineup of putters. If you were with us last week, you met Alan Capistran, and he's back with us again this time around. And Alan, we go from the bright silvery sleekness of the putter from last week to this really cool and kind of intimidating, right? Kind of foreboding dark night beauty that reminds me a little bit of the early days of the Rossi from Odyssey, a very popular putter. So bring us, if you would, inside the world of the ER8 from Evnroll.
Yeah, absolutely. So the ER8 is, again, part of the NEO Classic line, brand new for 2024. It's got the insert technology which displaces weight towards the heel and toe to gain more perimeter weighting, increase MOI. If you are familiar with last week's video, the ER2 is about as stable and forgiving as a blade can get with that technology. The ER8, and you've got it in the black version here, is just an extended version of that. It has a very similar single bend. It's a bit more face balanced because the face is a little more, shorter, slightly heel to toe. However, you're going to gain a little bit of alignment from that deeper flange line there, and obviously a bit more forgiveness with that perimeter weighting, increasing MOI, and the stability overall.
We see a lot of variation in putters across the industry in how all of this is oriented, the amount of bend, the amount of tilt, the offset, and I'm guessing it's kind of a whatever fits best with your eye and your stroke. How do you go about fitting somebody to make sure that they have chosen the right one, especially if they're doing so online on your website at Evnroll?
Great question. So we offer an in-person fitting, which is a really cool experience with some high-speed cameras. We'll take a look at their posture, obviously their physical build, their putting style, to take a look at the length, the grip, the loft and lie, the weight and balance, the whole thing, to build them the perfect putter. We also offer a virtual fitting, which takes a look at some video footage that we get from the customer, some high-speed footage that you can actually get with your smartphone, and then we go through a questionnaire process where we gain more information about the golfer, about their physical build, and we can actually get a really, really good suggestion via that virtual fitting.
That is definitely modern fitting. If you're able to send in your own video and have it analyzed, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, so as far as getting the golf ball rolling properly, we're looking for the right loft and lie, making sure the putter's not too heavy and not too light, and then finally, getting an alignment feature that we're going to aim best with.
One of the things that has that kind of confused me over the years, it has to do with adjustable weights. It's not just in putters, it's throughout the lineup, especially of drivers, where some of the companies allow you to change them out, or you have a slider or something like that. In the putter world, are you normally recommending to an amateur golfer to adjust the weights, to flip something in, flip something out, or should that, kind of like medical procedures, should that be left in the hands of a highly trained professional?
That's a good question. Now, everything off the shelf with an Evnroll putter is balanced based on the length. It's using the proper grip weight. So everything you'll find in the shop should have the proper weights. Now, that's dependent on your preference as well. Always best to go through a fitting and test out the different weights. We looking for maximum stability, which means more weight, but we don't want to lose touch and feel for that pace control, basically.
So if somebody watching decides, I want to try that beauty, that thing looks like it's exactly what I need, and then a little while later they discover some desire for different weights, is that an accessory that they can go and get, or do they need to go to their local pro and ask for a swap out?
You can go to evenroll.com and order those weights. They come in sets. Your pro can help you out as well, but yeah, even the weights can be beneficial for different green speeds at times too.
Yeah. For those who weren't watching last week, let's end up our time by talking about the kind of the proprietary science that's in this face, because this is, when it all comes down to it, this is the important part. This is the brain of the putter.
Absolutely. Yes. The face technology is what we're all about. At the end of the day, it's about the sweet face tech. It's the variable groove depth towards the heel and toe of that face. And you're getting more forgiveness on those off-center hits, as well as better dispersion control. So, it's the difference between lipping in and lipping out a couple different times around. With this particular insert, it's lighter. It's an aluminum face with a like a polymer or TPU backing, which displaces about 30 grams of weight towards the heel and toe of the putter. More perimeter weighting, more stability and forgiveness.
Well, before you and I started this conversation, I took off all the wrappings and I hit a few putts with it, and I fell in love pretty quickly. I know we're going to be able to give our viewers a chance to win a putter from Evnroll. It's not going to be this one. This one's probably going to stay right here in our little world and might even make its way into the bag. I love it, absolutely love it. And we went from last week's kind of bright and attention-grabbing design look from the head cover throughout the entire shaft and the grip, to now we go sleek and sort of like stealth bomber mode, where you could come up and just drain birdies and they never saw it coming.
Oh, absolutely. The black finish is something we're known for at this point. It's like a ceramic powder coating. It's a very durable finish that we use over the stainless steel shaft and the head. But yeah, same materials as the silver one, and the sound and feel is just incredible on these as well.
Love it. Well, Alan, it's a 5-footer Friday, which means I have to go make 5 in a row from 5 feet. Thank you so much for the introduction into the world of Evnroll, and I cannot wait to see what comes down the line from you folks. It's really, really great to be introduced to a brand I've never tried before, and I can guarantee you it will be part of my life moving forward. Really good stuff.
Perfect. Appreciate it, Bill.
1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
We can save you some big money when you buy your next putter or other golf gear. Go online to mgltv.com/shop and be sure to use promo code MGL25. And don't forget, subscribe to the Michigan Golf Live YouTube channel. We'll see you next time on another edition of 5-Footer Fridays.